So that will take care of all the muddy footprints. I got my basketball hoop delivered just barely from Costco.
After I spent an hour in the hardware store looking through every bolt and nut.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to the vlog today. It's a little bit chilly outside. I choose to stay inside and run on the treadmills. Ender's got an orthodontist appointment this morning. He's almost getting ready to get his braces off. I think the next appointment after this one, he's getting them off. We moved the baby chicks out into the party barn in the storage room back there. And so the dogs don't hassle them. I don't know if the dogs would do anything, but I don't want to find out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run outside now. Run on the treadmills. Okay then, let me show you what I've been up to. The dogs have been a little bit of a predicament. Much as we love them, they have been tromping through the mud and just making quite the mess here. So, I got temporary fence set up until we can get the yard landscaped to keep them out of the mud. I'm sure they can jump it if they really wanted to, but got a little room to go poop over here. We got some temporary fence here, and so that will that'll take care of all the muddy footprints. It's pretty bad. So, anyways, that's what I've been working on all morning. And I got my basketball hoop delivered just barely from Costco. So I want to just go, or maybe I'll just go and put it together so I can shoot baskets in the party barn year round. I'm excited for that.
Spent 30 minutes in Lowe's with a guy, mirror bolt, just staring at all the nuts and bolts, because when we bought this fridge, we bought it on eBay, which was awesome and a huge blessing because it was like $3 grand less than if you bought it brand new. And I only had there was a mix up with the cabinetry where the fridge that we had didn't fit the opening that they made. And then the opening that they made didn't actually fit any fridge in the whole world because it was a standard height but a super big width. So they ended up shortening the cabinets on top, and we had to buy a new fridge, which ended up being fine because we put the one that we were gonna put there in the basement, and then we sold the old fridge that was kind of broken and the insides were gross and everything anyway. So I was like, yeah, well, it worked out fine. And now we have a bigger fridge in here and it's gonna have panels, which I'm like, okay, that'll be beautiful, it'll be fine. But when you get it from eBay, you just don't know what you're gonna get. The fridge worked, huge plus, but it didn't have any of the mounting brackets for the panels and none of the hardware. The guy on eBay was awesome. He sent the brackets. We're also waiting on a kick plate. I ordered it from Best Buy. It shouldn't be here too much longer, maybe a couple more weeks, middle of April. And so if they can get the panels on, after I spent an hour in the hardware store looking through every bolt and nut, having no clue what I was looking for. And then one guy walks by and he's like, oh, hey, buddy, can you help me out? And he immediately found both the screw and the nut that I needed in 2 seconds. I was like, how come I didn't get this guy first? And he's like, oh, I've helped enough people find nuts and bolts. He was the expert nut and bolt finder. I'm like, I just had the wrong guy. And so he started telling the other guy, there's metric and then there's the other one, whatever, inches. And I'm so glad because I think it's working. This poor cabinetry guy, he's probably ready to rip my head off because it's been hard. It's been hard, but he's awesome. We love the cabinet guys. They're some of our faves. They did a great job. I've been on Instagram. If you guys are following along on Instagram, I've probably posted 100,000 pictures of this shelf because I just wasn't sure how to style it. I'm still not sure, but that's how it is right now. It's probably going to change 7 more times. Ambree actually painted this photo, and it's my very favorite thing on this whole shelf is this. And then another favorite thing is this. Bubba and Jordan and Betsy and Ashley and Tanner's and I don't want to forget anyone. All the YouTube families that we love. Millers, I think. They all got together and they bought that when Davey's dad died. It's like a father-son sitting on a rock, just chatting, and I love it. And then those are Davey and my hands. We molded those at Bubba and Jordan's cabin as a group for Valentine's Day a few years ago, which I love. And then the rest of it was stuff that I had and a few things, new things that I bought. This is new. These are things I had hanging in the guest room, these blue paintings. And I was like, okay, so this rug has a lot of like blues and reds, like burgundy and teal. And I was trying to pull some teal and burgundy in to kind of tie in the rug, which I think it looks pretty. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment below. Don't really comment below and tell me what you would change, because at this point I don't really have much more energy to change it, because it is like ring around the rosy up there and it's starting to all look the same to me. I do like this one. Me personally, I think it might be my favorite one, so I think I'll just leave it. There you go. Ooh, and I also love that I put the blue chapbooks underneath the TV with some bookends, and I put the white ones up there a little higher. Kind of hard to reach, but I figure if we want to get to them bad enough, we can jump on the stool and grab them.
Real quick before I end the vlog tonight, I was there waiting for Ender and editing, and they came out and they put on a little performance of what they've been working on. I'm going to show you a few shots of Ender doing his ballroom routine. It's so fun to watch. Here we go. Okay, to be continued with the refrigerator. We're still... Okay, good. That's good you fixed it. But we have a win today. The basketball hoop is up. I've been dreaming about this my whole life. An indoor basketball court. No, it's not exactly a court, but I love it. I gotta clean up a little bit. Dun, da, 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 da. I'm gonna end with a made shot by me. There we go. There it is. Alright. Thanks for watching. Find good and everything. See you tomorrow. First take. That's it for me. Okay, EB has said she wants to learn to ride a bike. EB, are you ready to learn to ride a bike? I can teach you today. Do you want to learn? No, I can learn. I haven't taught you yet. I have to teach you. Do you want me to teach you how to ride a bike? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, listen, here's what you have to do. Put shoes on and a helmet.
Here, I'll help you.
Go!
You see, special. You're not special. Sometimes you're special, but sometimes you're not. You're special, you're not. You're friendship, but you're not. Friendship never ends.